Alright, this is the 5th run in this video. First up, Osaka's MEIJI rush, let's go.
So I tried to push for a fast time without crashing, and wow, it turned into a super busy run. There's also an easier route, I'll show that in the bonus footage. Boom shockwave. This part is sneaky high crash rate here, and after this, nitro gauge recovery in mid-air. Then wall run with a nitro brake. Perfect nitro to keep the speed up. Another perfect nitro here. No gauge left, so I grab a nitro bottle. Perfect nitro again, and another one. Finish.
That was hectic.
Totally hectic.
The time is 25.833 seconds. Alright Layla, walk us through that run.
You got it. So, the breakdown. First of all, I don't normally race like this.
Wait, you don't?
No, I just tried to find a slightly faster method than my usual route, and this is what I came up with. For my usual easy run, check the bonus footage. Okay, pause here. Now, there are two ways to accelerate after this. First option, use nitro right here. Second option, use it at that ramp.
So which one's better?
Depends on the car. With LEGO's Corvette or Grand Sport, both patterns felt about the same. But since the first option gives better positioning, I recommend that one. So, let's go orange nitro here. After that, calmly collect 3 nitro bottles. Small tip, these bottles are placed a bit tricky. The first and second you can grab on the far left lane, but the third one, you actually need to shift over toward the middle lines.
That's kinda mean placement.
Exactly, so you gotta move inward deliberately. Shockwave here, the earlier the better. But watch out, easy to crash into stuff around here.
Honestly, maybe going right instead of left could work.
That works too, Ali, right, as in Muhammad Ali.
I am not even gonna react to that one.
Anyway, I'll stick to the left route this time. Once I hit top speed nitro brake and then on the jump. Stop. If you're aiming for pure fastest time, you'd spin to the right here for more air time, but it's risky. If you fail, it's slower instead. Not worth the trade-off, if you ask me. So usually I just fly straight, then wall run with a drift to recharge. But I thought, maybe I could squeeze more out. So this time, I drift right before the jump.
You drift here?
Yup, recharge here instead of during the wall run. Then, during the wall run, I use a nitro brake to push max speed. This car gets about plus 20 km per hour with nitro, so it's actually a decent boost. Shaves off about 0.2 seconds, but that leaves less nitro for later. So I grab another bottle afterwards.
Ah, you mean that one?
Yep. Careful though, if you touch that yellow fence looking thing, you crash.
Yeah, no idea why that happens.
So I use the sharp input from the nitro brake to dodge right.
You're already braking around here, huh?
Right, about the same moment I grab the bottle. And this curve, hard to read because of that black object.
Yeah, the corner's practically invisible.
That thing just makes the difficulty, stress, and cortisol levels skyrocket.
And with all that cortisol, your appetite spikes and your blood sugar rises. You'll probably be reaching for more snacks, Layla.
Why I'll end you.
But if you go destroy that black thing, you won't make the corner anyway.
Guess I'll have to go around it. So, perfect nitro after the nitro brake. And another perfect nitro.
That's a T.D.P right there.
Yep, and actually, the previous perfect nitro counts as T.D.P too. For first-time viewers, sorry, I won't explain T.D.P here. Check the thumbnail at 8:27 for details.
I'll drop a link in the video description too.
Quick version, it's nitro braking while turning, then perfect nitro so you curve really smoothly.
Sounds simple, but your explanation still makes my brain hurt. Anyway, we're running out of time. Let's wrap up the breakdown and move on.
Got it.
Alright, next up is still in Osaka, the track's called NAMBA Park.
Compared to the last one, this track's way easier. But you've got those back-to-back jumps, so there's a bit of luck involved. I'd say the only real trick here is timing the drift just right. Then just push through here, spin and jump. After that, all you can do is pray the car doesn't act up.
But with this car it usually doesn't get too wonky, right?
Exactly, it's pretty stable overall. Shockwave, let's fire it around here. And finish.
Final time, 21.833 seconds. Alright, let's break it down.
Okay, breakdown time. Like I said earlier, the only real key in this track is that very first section.
You mean the drift timing?
Yep. Of course, it changes a bit depending on the car, but for consistency I picked out a marker again.
Did this course even have a good marker?
It did, actually. Stop right here. Before the drift timing, quick note. That sidewalk over there is a slowdown zone. You can plow through it, but whatever you do, don't boost into it then slow down. That flow just kills your run.
Because the nitro would get wasted, huh?
Exactly. So this time, we are drifting while avoiding the slowdown zone and charging nitro. And the marker for the drift is right here.
Wait, the stop line.
Bingo, that stop line. I tried a bunch of things, and this was the clearest and most reliable marker.
Can't believe I'm literally braking at an actual stop line.
Don't get the wrong idea.
What?
That stop line was placed there by GameLoft, which means they wanted us to drift right here all along.
You gotta be kidding me.
Big thanks to GameLoft for that classy move. So yeah, brake here, drift. Then accelerate. And keep a little nitro left, cause you'll need it for the spin jump coming up.
Looks like you had less left over this time.
Yeah, I should have saved a bit more. Still, this car handles that jump really well, no weird flips to worry about. Though it did spin one extra time, but let's not worry about that. After that, it's just normal drifting and boosting until the end.
So, no real tricks in this section?
Not really. The jumps change things up anyway, so just take the corners cleanly and you're good. At the very end, if you've got nitro left, skip the spin, just jump, and cross the finish. And that wraps up the breakdown for this course.
Alright, then let's move on. Next up is New York's Wall Street Ride.
Hey Riley, there's only one 30-second track from New York in private rooms. What about the other one?
Yeah, about that. I was thinking, let's just skip it.
Oh, we are not doing it.
That track is all about accelerating and taking corners carefully. Beyond that, there's not much to explain.
True, yeah, I don't think there's anything else either.
So let's skip that one and move on to the Nevada track.
Wow, you're really doubling down today.
That's why I said earlier we were running tight on time.
Got it, makes sense now.
Time's 23.099 seconds. Okay, your turn to break it down.
Alright, let's do the walks through. I'd say the key part is right at the start.
Really? The start on this track?
Yep, I'm pausing the run right here.
That's the earliest stop we've ever made.
Because right after this, there's that spin into jump moment, right?
Jump? More like falling off a cliff.
Exactly, we fall. And the usual rule is to use nitro during air time. Normally you'd spend your first nitro while falling. But here, using it mid-fall doesn't really gain much distance. What you want is to hit the ground fast and then blast off with a shockwave. So you've got two options. Burn it during the fall, or spend it early to reach that drop point quicker.
Gotcha, and which one worked better?
I tested it with LEGO's Corvette and the Grand Sport, and in both cases, using nitro early was faster.
No kidding. I always used mine mid-fall.
That's not completely wrong, but with these cars, early nitro feels like the better call. Of course, it could vary by car, so it's worth experimenting. Anyway, spin to build gauge, then shockwave the second you land. With LEGO's Corvette, you actually have to cut nitro earlier or you won't get a shockwave.
Yeah, the landing speed looked pretty weak.
Exactly. Then this curve becomes a perfect run, so drift and instantly shockwave again. Once you're at top speed, just cruise with single nitro.
You just skipped a nitro bottle.
Meh, doesn't matter. The gauge is fine either way. Oh, okay, this one I'm grabbing.
So now you're taking it?
Yup. From here it's smooth sailing. Red nitro off the jump. Nitro brake on landing. And straight to the finish. That's it.
The second half was pretty straightforward.
Exactly. The real challenge is all in the first part. And that wraps up this track.
Alright, moving on. Oh wait, one quick note. About New York's other track, a run in the park. You can't pick it in private rooms, but you can run it in my career.
What? You could actually play that one?
Yep, Chapter 2's Stars and Stripes, Race 8. Though since it's my career, you'll have car restrictions and CPU opponents.
Still, that's better than nothing, at least you can practice.
Exactly, so if you want to try it, check out my career.
Man, I had no idea.
Anyway, let's move on. Next up is Nevada. The course is bridge to bridge.
This course is usually fastest with a wall run at the end, but today, we are taking it with a spin and floaty drift. I'll drop the wall run pattern in the bonus footage just in case. Alright, shockwave time. Leave a little nitro in the tank. Spin jump. Grab that nitro bottle, and catch another one after the jump.
You missed it.
Oh, the gauge might not be enough. Come on, make it. Few safe. Next up, near miss into an orange nitro. And finish line.
Time's 23.533 seconds. Alright, Layla, time for the breakdown.
Aye. Let's dive in. This course is fun with all these jumps as long as you don't crash.
Fun. I'm annoyed by those parked cars in the middle.
True, but think of them as little nitro refill objects once you memorize their spots.
Until you memorize them.
they are in my way again. Time to sneak over and give their car a tiny oops did I do that moment.
Haha, that's one mischievous move even for you.
Haha, so here's the plan. Near miss with the first car to top up the gauge. Grab the nitro bottle then shockwave. If possible, try and near miss again for another gauge boost. The next jump, wheel spin preferably left turn. Makes it easier to grab the nitro bottle on the right side.
Got it.
And the tricky jump coming up. Stop here. Aim the shockwave at that sneaky brown grass patch.
I see the target, but timing is tricky. Any landmark for this timing?
Couldn't find one this time. The brown grass only appears right before the jump, so keep your eyes on the middle left. For reference, it's just past the arrow marks. Remember, arrows is just a guideline, not the exact target. If you aim too strictly, your shockwave might crash into it.
So it's all about timing.
A little tricky, yes. So I wanted to find a clear landmark, but no luck. After this, jump. Do a slightly delayed full spin. Land on the right side of the road. You could even go a bit off-road, it's fine.
What if I land on the left?
You'll hit the inner corner on the spin and floaty drift. Landing position depends on the car, but usually the right side works best. Then spin and floaty drift towards the wall. Hit the wall. Immediately shockwave to regain speed. Fail the shockwave here and your time changes by over half a second.
That was close.
Yeah, usually you can grab the nitro bottle, but this time it was tight. And that's the breakdown for this course.
Okay, let's hit the final one. Last up is Nevada's Tunnel Sprint.
Here too, it's usually faster to play safe and not go for air time. But today, I'm going all out for air time. I'll include my personal recommended line in the bonus footage. One spin here. Grab the near miss. And spin for the jump. Just a bit more to fill the nitro gauge. Even if you miss the near miss, it's fine. Slight drift to get the angle, shockwave. Grab air time here. And finally, just run it straight to the finish. Goal.
Time is 24.066 seconds. Alright, last breakdown.
You got it. So, the strategy here is all about speed. Two main differences from the safer line. First, you accelerate with an orange nitro immediately after this section. You want to boost as fast as possible, so use it right here. Second, you spin while falling, but that's the same for both safe and fast lines. Spin to refill your nitro gauge. Oh, keep your car around the double line here. Makes it easier to get the near miss after the drop.
Got the timing.
Exactly. Stop here. Since we used the nitro earlier, use the slope to spin and jump. Refill nitro and get air time. Enter the tunnel from the right side for the jump. The tricky part, don't go too far right, or the car hits the right wall during the spin. Hitting the wall costs time, so avoid it. You mostly can't run on the left in this tunnel, so we ride close to the wall.
And that only saves how much time?
With the early orange nitro and the next jump, about 0.2 seconds.
0.2 seconds? Kinda small.
Small, yet precious considering risk versus reward. You don't have to push that hard. Anyway, spin and jump on the right side. Make sure not to slow down too much on landing, keep the car aligned. After that, go for a near miss depending on your nitro gauge.
Didn't go for it this run.
Nope. Last key point, shockwave timing. Easiest is hitting the right wall and grinding while using shockwave. But there's little risk here, so let's jump from the left.
So the bonus footage jump is also on the left?
Yep. Even if your jump isn't perfect, you still get about the same time as the right wall run. Go for it aggressively. First, the shockwave timing. You see red and blue pipes on the right. Drive past this point.
Oh, not here?
Right, if you pass this, you float a bit. Float. And land. Adjust the angle with a drift at landing. Target the black and white boundary. Start your jump at the boundary, aim for this height.
Pretty specific.
Yeah, you can jump higher if you want, just a guideline. A small hop worked best. And careful here.
Whoa, that's bright.
Yep, right before the jump after shockwave, it's basically invisible.
That's tricky.
Can't adjust graphics more. Just commit and go. You land either left or right, but for this car it didn't change the time. Key is to minimize steering after landing to keep speed. That's the breakdown.
Got it, thanks. There's a lot in the bonus footage, so feel free to check it out.
Honestly, the bonus footage is the main event for me.
True. Alright, let's wrap it up.
Thanks for watching, everyone. For Alright, let's move on to the bonus footage. First up is Osaka's MEIJI Rush.
How's this one different from the main run?
Almost everything after the start, but the time difference is only about 0.2 seconds, so difficulty-wise I recommend this line. Up to this shockwave it's the same. From the next jump it changes, just a normal jump here. Then wall run to build gauge. Turn with a perfect nitro. Another perfect nitro for the next turn. Ignore the nitro bobble on the left, do a slight drift, then perfect nitro. That's it.
Pretty simple.
Exactly, even if you mess up somewhere, it's easy to recover.
Time is 26.033 seconds.
As expected, only about 0.2 seconds slower. Nitro management is easier too, definitely my pick.
If it saved like half a second, I'd think about the main run.
True. But the next one saves more than 0.5 seconds. Now for the second bonus. Next is Nevada's Bridge to Bridge.
This is the one where you finish with a wall run, right?
Yeah. Lately I've been doing the main run, but before that I used this wall run line. It's nice since it consistently gives good times.
The change comes after this jump.
Exactly. Instead of going left, go straight and do a wall run. To reduce slowdown from hitting the wall, crash into it with a perfect nitro. Then use nitro to get back on the road, grab a near miss. And go.
Time is 24.099 seconds.
That's solid. In Division 4, anything in the 24.0 range is basically unbeatable.
Then this line seems good.
True, though even with a small mistake in the main run, you can still hit low 24s. So I personally stick with the main run.
So it comes down to preference.
Yep, just preference. Alright, on to the last one. And here's the last bonus. The track is Tunnel Sprint.
This was the one with about a 0.2 second difference from the main run, right?
Yep, it's slightly slower but I recommend this line. Unlike the main run, don't use nitro yet, just keep going. Spin while falling here aiming for a near miss. Do that and it becomes a perfect run, filling your nitro gauge.
And if you missed the near miss earlier, you can get it here.
Exactly. From here on, it's the same as the main run. After landing, just keep going. Go.
Time is 24.266 seconds.
Funny enough, exactly 0.2 seconds slower. But as long as you're in the 24.0 range here, you'll usually win. With just 0.2 seconds difference, this safer run is a solid option.
Makes sense, considering accidents. Alright, that's all for this time.
Hope you'll tune in again next time.